Assalamu alaikum. Continuing with the chapter 5 of second year chemistry, silvering of mirrors. How silver we put the silver on the mirrors. The element or a compound used for this is called ammonial silver nitrate solution. We use this called Tollens reagent also with the glucose and spread over the glass sheet. Okay, spread over the glass sheet for the coating of the glass. So we coat the glass with this solution with glucose to make it a mirror. This test is also called Tollens test. Okay, next, what is the next topic? Photography. Photography. In photography, silver bromide is used. Silver bromide is used as emission for the photographic plate. On the photographic plate, silver bromide is coated. Okay. Then the pyroglow is used as a developer. I'm writing it pyroglow. Pyroglow is used as developer. You have to remember these names. Silver bromide as a photographic plate, pyroglow used as a developer, and the sodium thiosulfate, also called as hypo, is used as a fixer. Fixer, in a photography. These all are the things which you have to remember. Silver bromide as photographic plate, pyroglow as developer, sodium thiosulfate called hypo as fixer in photography. Next topic, tin plating. Why we use tin plating? To prevent metals from corrosion. Use of it. Preventing metals from corrosion. Tin is coated on the base metal by using electrolytic method or manually. Two methods. Okay. First of all, there are some base metals. What are base metals? Refer to the metals that oxidizes or corrodes relatively easily. I'm writing it base metals. Three types. First is base metal, which oxidizes or corrodes easily. Corrosion or oxidizing means the same. Easily. Okay. I'm telling you the things or the examples of these base metals like iron. Iron is the example. Nickel, lead, zinc, these all are the base metals. Copper is also a base metal. All the base metals react with dilute sulfuric acid, HCl, to form hydrogen. They react with HCl to form hydrogen. Almost all the base metals. Now talking about the second kind, that is noble metals. The third one is precious metal. So what are the noble metals? That resistant to corrosion, oxidize difficultly, okay, in moisture, unlike metals. Metals की तरह नहीं होते, ठीक है, मुश्किल से corrosion होती है इन पे, आराम से oxidize नहीं होते, ठीक है, तो corrosion is difficult. In easy words I'm writing, corrosion is difficult on noble metals. The कौन से होते हैं? Ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, osmium. These all are the noble metals which are not oxidized in the moisture easily, or is produce a resistance to corrosion, unlike the metals. Metals की तरह नहीं होते, metals तो जल्दी corrode हो जाता है. Precious metal is basically very rare in nature and has a high economical value. महंगे होते हैं, ठीक है. The precious metals are less reactive than the most elements. सबसे कम reactive होते हैं with the air, oxidize नहीं होते, इसलिए कम corrosion होती है. Before, in the previous times, the precious metals were used as a currency. Okay. Precious metals are gold, silver, platinum. All these are precious metals. Metallurgy of iron. Next topic is metallurgy of iron. So extraction of iron is done from the pure ores. ore से extract होती है using blast furnace. किस तरह की ores होती हैं? Hematite, Fe2O3 and magnetite, Fe3O4. Okay, these two are the most important ores of the copper, sorry, of iron. Ores with coke, strongly heat in blast furnace. Blast furnace is used. Blast furnace is used, and ores of these hematite and magnetite are heated with coke, where it converted into carbon dioxide. carbon oxide, sorry. And due to isothermic reaction, enough heat is available to melt the iron which tapped out at the bottom. Because very much heat is evolved from these reaction, so the heat from the ore is melted and tapped down at the bottom of the furnace. Then the obtained irons are of three types: cast iron, pig iron, and raft iron. This is the first iron obtained. Talking about cast iron, the first iron which obtained from the bottom end of the furnace is called cast iron. It is very impure, okay, and hard. This is the first iron, okay. Secondly, the pig iron. This is an alloy containing about 3.5% of carbon, and many others like silicon, sulfur, manganese. These all are the combination, and with the iron that it make alloy. What is raft iron? So when the carbon is removed, pure iron is obtained, okay. The pure form of iron is known as raft iron. All right. Raft iron contains only few percents of carbon, very much lower, means 0.001% like this, and is very the characteristics are tough. Raft iron is tough, less fusible than pig iron. All right. So the process used for this industrial process for the iron is known as Bessemer process. Bessemer process. What is Bessemer process? I'm just telling you. Bessemer process is the industrial process, okay, for the production of the molten pig iron. What happens in this process? Basically, we use this process to remove the impurities of the iron by oxidation, with the air being blown through the molten iron. Pig iron, we take the pig iron and the cast iron and put it for the oxidation with the air. So the impurities blown out through the molten iron. Then the oxidation also raises the temperature, okay, of the iron and keeps it molten form में ही रहती है. Then the process we name this process as this process basically used for refractory lining, okay. So that's why it's named as Bessemer process. This is the name of the scientist. So that's what was the Bessemer process. And then at last we used to do concentration of the enriched ores. How we used to do the concentration? Because there are many ores which are sandy, salty, rocky. They contain many impurities like sands, limestones. So we removed first from the doing the processes, different type of processes. So you have to learn these names like slag. What is slag? And you just have to learn this. Just Read this topic once, enrichment of ores, just for reading. So that's it for chapter number 5 of second year. We have completed this chapter. Thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe. Thank you.